Hello, folks. This is part. Let me see. I think this is going to be part 25 because part 24 something went wrong in my recording. So, anyways, um, so this is going to be part 25 of upgrading Uptime Kuma from V1 to V2, version 1 to version 2. Version 1, which is version 1.23, that is 1.23.1, to version 2, which is 2.0.0 hyphen beta.4. Let me see if there's a newer version now. So releases, is there a beta 5, beta 6, anything? Let me check it out. So there's only beta 4 even now. So that's the latest. So the last we were looking at was actually around. I mean, the video is not out because there's a problem with the video. But basically, the last thing I was doing was, thinking about how to, map the notification to, monitors. So let me look at the tools. Okay. So here, so update notification list to monitors. Okay, so this is what I was looking at. So the idea was get old monitors list in V1, get new monitors list in V2. So V1 I would get it in. I mean, I can. I'll be connecting to V2 only. So this I will get it easily. I'll be connecting to V2 to update the monitors. I'll connect to I'll not connect to V1, but I'll be having the list of monitors, old monitors list from V1 through a JSON file, and then basically I'll be iterating to the old monitors list, and because that's where you have the old notification data. The new one does not have any notification data. Let's assume that. Just a minute. I'll pause. Hello folks, so I'm back. So the idea was iterate through the old monitors, get the notification IDs in V1 and check if it's enabled. Next, so this is one step, this is another step, and then next get the new notification ID in V2 given the old notification ID in V1, get the corresponding new monitor given the old monitor ID, and the mapping of old monitor ID to new monitor ID, and modify local new monitor with notifications using the new notification ID. Maybe don't modify any existing notifications, so we should just add we should add to it and not modify it or anything. And then finally save the new monitor to Uptime Kuma. So let me just stay in the call, and cool. So now let's get this done. So I need to check out monitors, all monitors V1, V2. Okay. So for V1, maybe let me check this out. Notifications, notification ID list. Right. Let me see if I can find some examples. Yeah. So it looks like this. It's a object. It's a object where the key is the notification ID and the value is true or false, right? So mapping we have, I think map monitors added is basically, list of monitors added is basically something like this, right? Usually status page. Okay, so let me just move all the data that I have over here. So I'll go to V2, down here V2, and I'm going to move all the JSON files, right? So except for package.json and thing, I need to move everything else. I'm just gonna say, okay, move the JSON, make a directory called all JSON files, right? And move all the JSON files to old JSON files, right? And I need to bring back package.json alone. So old JSON package.json, right? Package anything to here, and now I should be good to go. Cool. So now I'm actually going to be doing this, right? So we have old JSON files and all over here. Let it be there. By the way, this all monitors, you should be able to see some notification ID list. At some point, you should be able to see one true, sometimes two of them saying true, two true, and then sometimes both one and two true, right? See, this one says one and two true, both true. Anyways, so what can I do? I'm just gonna say, so you will go to export all monitors, where you get the list of monitors basically, right? So this I need monitor list. Even in status page stuff, I think we get it. Export all status pages, no update or save status page example, create monitor. This is update or save, okay. We don't get the monitor list here, do we? Just a minute. So yeah, I mean this one we get create a monitor group example for status. Okay, so here we basically do something like get the monitor list, right? Oh, this one is not even needed, huh? Is it declared but is never used? Okay, I'll just picture of this. Some reason this came up. Anyways, group thing somewhere. I made some mistake. Okay, so here we have the monitor list and we do stuff, right? So I'm going to be connected to the new thing. So this is the pseudocode with the old monitors. I'm just going to say something like this, right? And I need to get the old monitors, by the way, so I'm just going to get it soon. And then here I'll say new monitors, right? So maybe I'll just say pseudocode completely over here. I'll just say it so that's clear, right? And then separately I'll also put down get old monitor list. So I'll just say something like is there a place where we actually just get the old monitors? We do, where we add all monitors, we just do that. So just get this old monitors, right? So we get this done first. I'll just say something like this, and I'll say not to add but to update monitors to update, right? Cool. So old monitors and just update, right? And then now you don't want the list of monitors actually, but you can actually keep it if you want. So just always keep a track of whatever you already have. And then also ideally I want to change everything in the JSON files to change it to like read only, not read write. So I just want to do this maybe. So just do this maybe. So now I'll have only read only, so I don't want to change it, right? So if I have a JSON file, if I open it, I should not be able to change it. Oh shit, I'm able to change it. Oh, this I cannot. Let me just open up a file from this. Let's say this one. Yeah, it's read only, right? So this is pretty cool. I just want that only. And are there any other JSON files here? Yeah, cool. So I'll just put this in the thing. So now increase the brightness. So we have the list of monitors, and next thing we're going to do is this. So we're going to say iterate through the monitor, right? And so here we're going to say something like um, so old monitor. So we'll just say something like for, I mean it'll be it'll be like 1 minute. In add all monitors, you basically iterate through that, right? Like, let me just say, yeah. So monitor list we get. Finally, we do this. Login required. Once the login is done, we call this, right? So here, once the login is done, we say add monitors without parent. And then that will add the ones with parent also. So yeah. So in my case, I'll start adding stuff after I get the monitor list, right? Now I have the both old monitor list and the new monitor list, and now how I do things is what matters. So let's just go through this, right? Okay, so this is what I have off. So this off is basically element. So we actually don't want elements, we instead want get monitors, okay? So we need in like this, right? So for this we have you know, the old monitor ID is there, right? And here we say something like, so if the old monitor has notifications, get the notification IDs in V1 and check if it's enabled, okay? So just a minute. So I actually need to do one more thing, which is I need to run the Uptime Kuma here. So GitHub Lewis Lam Uptime Kuma beta 4. I don't know what this is all about. Okay, this is the beta 4 thing. Cool. Npm run dev. Actually, the MySQL thing is not running here. Let me see if it still runs without MySQL running around. It might not. Ideally, it should fail. Yeah, fail to prepare a database. Database type is MariaDB. Yeah. So MariaDB. Yep. Let me just run the MariaDB, which is compatible with MySQL. So now that it's running, I will run this. And cool. So now we have everything going on, and I'll just run this. I can delete all the monitors if there are a lot of monitors now. I think there are a lot of monitors. I'm not sure, but yeah, there are a lot of monitors. What I'm gonna do is okay. So I don't think notifications are set up. Let me see. So no notifications are set up, right? So what I'm gonna do is I also need one script to, by the way, say delete unnecessary monitors, right? .js monitor. What are the unnecessary monitors? Unnecessary monitors. Monitors of type group with no children are unnecessary monitors. What else? We'll have to see more, but yeah, so this is one example, and then I think there are some more examples. I'll have to look at them, but for now these are some examples. For example, this one has no children under it, so I'd want it to be not there. I would require these to be removed, so that's required. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, right? 10, 11, 12. 12 of them are there, right? So, so now what I'm gonna do is I'll leave this for now. What I need now is oh no, just do this. Yes, no. Remove unused import. Okay. Delete and this inverters. Add pseudocode for deleting unnecessary monitors. Right. So with that, I'm just gonna go ahead and look at the thing. If the old monitor has notifications, right? So, for example, this one, all monitors V1. So here I'm looking for notification ID list. Yep. So this is what I'm looking for over here. So in this one, I'll just say const old monitor is equal to old monitors of old monitor ID, right? Const notification ID list is equal to old monitor dot notification ID list, right? So here I'm just gonna say something like notification, get the notification IDs and check if it's enabled, right? So this is what I'm going to do next. So let's say something like for key value, right? If there is some key, there's some value, then you just go ahead and add it. So you just say something like for notification ID list, notification ID in this. So this is where you get something like if the old monitor has notifications, give the notifications ID given an old notification ID. So in our case, we have let me actually look at the notifications. For example, with that loaded. So here I will go to the settings page while this runs. You go to the notifications, and as of now it says it's not available. It will be available in some time. So cool. So this is coming online, and let's just say something like this. Does this have notifications? No. Oh, it does have status page, right? So for developer tools Asia, this thing, it has this one, right? And here status page and SSL certificate. But this one, what I'm gonna do is let me say export this and port forward cool, just a minute. Hello, I'm back, and basically over here what I'm going to try to do is I'm gonna actually get the notification list. So just say something like export Uptime Kuma URI is this. This is going to be 8080, right? And then export username is basically going to be this. Password is going to be basically this. And I'm going to run node export. Node export. No example. Okay. Okay, I think v1 has the node thing, so let me just go to v1. So here also I can actually create this make directory old JSON files and move all the JSON files to this and move package.json alone from go into cd old JSON files, move package right. Cool. So now here we have things. So I'm just gonna say export all notifications, right? If I do this, it's gonna export all the notifications for me. I think I'm not connected to the thing, so let me just go ahead and connect. So export notifications. So let's do this. Okay. So now I should get the notifications in some time. It's gonna take some time though. And then I should see the thing coming up here. Yes. So this is the one, right? So with this, what I'm gonna do is, so we have the status page 1 and the SSL certificate 2. Status page is 1, SSL certificate is 2. So I'll just stop this and have it here, right? And now what I'm gonna do is just stop this. So the thing to do now is this is 1, this is 2, right? So that's clear from the list over here. So if you look at this is 1, this is 2, SSL certificate, right? And here you see that the Asia CRM developer tools Asia this thing, it is 1, right? Let me see if the mapping is right. I mean, just see that 1 is there in that. So if you look at all monitors v1, if you look for Asia CRM PT MySQL this thing, here notification ID list you should see 1 is true, right? So what I'm going to do next is I'm going to have a mapping, right? So I'm going to say notification ID mapping from v1 to v2 .json, right? So this also is something that I need. So I'm just going to say notification ID mapping Uptime Kuma. Let's say notification ID mapping JSON, right? So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to say something like if there is if the mapping is there, first of all this should be enabled. So I'm just going to see if it is enabled. So if const is enabled is equal to notification ID list of notification ID, right? So I'm just going to say const here, right? So if is enabled, then I'll say something like this is the notification ID, right? And just a minute, this is the notification ID. If the old monitor is there, get the new one given the old monitor. So this one, is here. And then get the thing, and here I'll say something like how do I know if this is there? Okay, so new notification ID. Okay, this is actually old notification ID. Notification ID list. I can say old everywhere. Oops. Let's say old notification ID list. Old notification ID, right, is enabled. Is old notification enabled. New notification ID is equal to notification ID mapping of old notification ID, right? So this is a new notification ID, and this you will actually put it in your thing. So let me just put this as okay, like this, and let me say let new notification ID is equal to null, right? Okay, so now next thing to do is get the corresponding new monitor given the old monitor ID and mapping of old monitor ID to new monitor ID. Okay, so here we basically need we need to create a list of these. So maybe I'll do something like new notification ID list, new notification ID list, right? I'll keep it as an empty list for now, and I'll just say something like new notification ID list, right, of new notification ID is equal to true, right? So then just gonna say, if you don't say this, it will say I think not, no, could not find name. Did you mean oh no. False. Okay. So once this is done, right, so here you get the corresponding thing, right? So you say something like there's also a monitors added, right? List of monitors. Let me look at delete all monitors. So okay, add all monitors here. You basically have adding monitor, and then add. Once the thing is added, you basically update, write to list of monitors added file, right? So list of monitors added file. So basically just added. So monitors added file, list of monitors added file. So maybe I'll just get the list of monitors added file also here. List of monitors added is equal to Uptime Kuma, list of monitors added, list of monitors added JSON, right? In here you will actually have a value. So let me actually go for it. Let's say get the corresponding new monitor given the old monitor ID, right? So you look for the how do we do that here? Basically say something like add all monitors. Here we say monitors added old monitor ID, right? The old monitor ID is the one, and then the new monitor ID. So now you have the old monitor ID, so you get that. So the new monitor, right, so is equal to Okay. uh, Corresponding new monitor is equal to list of monitors added of old monitor ID corresponding new monitor ID. Okay, this is a new monitor ID, and then you get the new monitor, get the corresponding new monitor given the old monitor ID and the mapping of old monitor ID new monitor. So now you get this, right? Basically say something like corresponding new monitor is equal to, you have the monitor list, right? So you have the data of corresponding new monitor ID, get the new monitor, right? So now you modify the new monitor. You first of all see something like maybe go through the list and say I don't want it to modify any existing notifications. Ideally no existing notifications should be there, in my case at least. Maybe I can just say something like get the existing notification ID list is equal to corresponding monitor dot notification ID list, right? And then be like corresponding monitor is equal to, we have the new notification ID list, the existing one takes priority, right? So that's what you're going to do. New notification ID list so it's going to be like opening this up, and then existing notification ID list, right? So this will take priority. Like for example, if I do something like node and say a is equal to 1 true 2 true, and then do something like if I say something like b is equal to 1 false 3 true, that do something like this, and then comma dot 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 b, then it takes 1 as false. But if I do first b and then a, that takes priority, so it's the other way around. So a takes priority. So in this case I'm just gonna say any existing notifications, so here also I'm just gonna say don't notify okay. So I'm just gonna say this, okay, and then save the new monitor to Uptime Kuma. So let's do that. So you'll say something like I think Uptime Kuma, you basically have something like edit monitor, where you have the monitor, and yeah, I mean you get the ID, and then you save everything, right? You have the name, description, parent, type. You have the notification ID list also somewhere, I think. Keyword, invert keyword, and all that. And then finally, yeah, update notification thing, and it says update monitor notification. Go here, you basically delete everything. Wow, okay. And Interesting. And it adds everything that is there. So, okay. But we'll ensure that, we have the old one also and the new one. So, yep. And yeah, notification ID, um, put it. So, whatever is the thing, if it is true, then it will come here, and that's what this ID is the thing. And if it is true, then it will be coming here and it will dispense a thing. It will say relation.monitor ID is this, and just do the stuff. I think this is used in edit monitor and add monitor. Okay, cool. So we'll just say edit monitor, and yep. And add monitor, I think it will look if there's an existing thing. I'm guessing. I'm not sure though. Or it will say it's already there something. So edit monitor, I'll just call the monitor. That's all. So I'll just say emit events are not here. Huh? Okay, cool. I'll just look at maybe add monitor, create monitor group, emit, no, add monitor, I have to say add, no, socket.emit, no. So yeah, I'll say something like this. Edit monitor. So corresponding new monitor, right? And based on the response, you can actually know if everything is good or not. So maybe I'll just say monitor edition response. So I'll just say something like monitor edition response, right? Monitor edited successfully, and updated monitors edited. List of monitors edited is something that we'll do next. So this is something we'll have. So I'll just say list of monitors added. Function list of monitors, right to list of monitors added file. Monitors added, we'll tell this. So actually I wanted to basically do something like, I don't want this and all. This is new monitor responsive monitor ID. Okay. This is not the new monitor ID. I don't think this will be the new one. Let me see what it gives. So it calls the response with monitor ID. Yes. So it has a monitor ID. Yes. Maybe I can use the old monitor ID. Yes, over here. There is the old monitor ID. And yeah, I mean, I can wait for this to work. I don't have to is there an async await that I've used anywhere? Yeah, the async status page and all that, right? So async and then await save status page. Basically I call this and then I say this, right? So maybe I can do it one by one is something that I'm thinking about, because I don't want it to be crazy. So I just want to say something like edits monitor and then just say that. So maybe I'll just do this. Await edit monitor, and here I can say something like async, right? And here I can be like function edit monitor, right? Edit monitor, and I can say the new monitor to Uptime Kuma. So you can just say something like this. Corresponding new monitor, right? And this is something like corresponding new monitor. Socket is already here, so it's fine. And monitor edition response, and then you have monitors added. Okay, so you have add-on monitors. So you have monitors mapping of old monitor ID to new monitor ID. So that is just below old monitors thing. So updated for updated monitors. So you will have something like monitors updated as this. Monitors added. This one monitors added. Okay. This has to actually write a list of monitors updated. Updated. Monitors updated. And this is monitors updated. Updated. Right? And okay, cool. So no new monitor ID is this response, and then else. So I need to actually use a save status update save space new promise. I have to use a promise here, and I'll do that. The expected Kuma. Emit this else. Resolve reject new error. So finally you just do a resolve. You just call a resolve when you're done. You call a reject when you need error editing monitor ID. Give the monitor ID. Corresponding monitor dot ID. Response is this. Cool. So do you need a try catch? Yes, I think I need a try catch. I'm just gonna say this try and then catch. Okay, so try catch error throw error, right? Just leave it at that and we're good to go. Cool. So now we need a mapping. So I'm just gonna say 1 to 1 and 2 to 2. So I'm just gonna say it here. So I'm just gonna say 1 to 1, 2 to 2, right? Because that's what comes up here, right? So I just have that. list of status pages, list of monitors added. Cool. So yeah, now what I can do is I mean it can be just one and just two instead of string one and string two on the values, but it's okay. And now I just need to give this. So I'll just remove this off. Cool. So now I need to say something like notification ID this, export this is equal to notification ID this, right? And then finally also give the list of monitors added and all. What I'm going to do is I'm going to actually delete all the monitors this time. Node delete all monitors and add the monitors and then use that up, right? So just gonna say delete all monitors. Okay, connection refused. I actually need to say export 3001. Username is admin. Password is this. Now I can say node all delete monitors. Server says login is required. Oh yeah, I need to uncomment things. So delete all monitors. Please ensure you're connected to this user. Yeah, I'm connected to that only. Oops, that's a lot of things. So this is the URI, right? Uptime Kuma URI 3001. So this is that only 3001. So I'm just gonna go ahead and put this here and say no delete all monitors. Deleted. Everything is getting deleted now. So let me check that out. Not this. Yeah, this one. One didn't get deleted, interestingly. Okay. So okay. So model list is empty now. Now what I'm going to do is now we have some JSON files. We can move some of them in. Move list of monitors into old JSON files, right? So I think we are good now. I'll just say what is about it. I'll just say update thing. Okay. Notification ID mapping, we have to get rid of it. So we'll just say this one no, this one yes. So I'll just say okay. So with this, Jim, okay, okay, okay. So now we have pseudo code for add code for updating notification and list to monitor. Okay, and we have to git ignore some extra stuff now. Notification ID mapping from V1 to V2. Okay, so this way we have git ignore notification ID mapping from V1 to V2 JSON. Right, so now what I'm going to do now is maybe export on all monitors first, right? So let's do port forward here. So once we have this, we go to V1. So in V1 we already have a list of notifications. Let's just have a list of export 8080. And what's the difference here? Localhost, yeah, not localhost. Username is admin. Username is actually info. Password is this. So now if I just say export all notification monitors, this should just work, right? So let me just do that quickly. So export all monitors. Okay. So I'm just going to export these monitors. Just need to do this. Export all monitors. Once we have the list of monitors, we should be able to, yeah, we have the list of monitors. Let a ping come, okay? Now we have it, okay? I'll just put this in here and oops, close this up. Cool. So now with this, we have the list of monitors. This, and this I can just copy to V2. Do I have any list of monitors here? No, nothing. So I'll just call it as list of monitors to be updated, maybe, because update notification list of monitors. This one I have Uptime Kuma list. It is updated, not added. No, I want updated. Updated. Git ignore, add code for notification. Stash list. Stash this. Anyways, -I head 3. I want to edit this, not revert, but edit this. And let's dash list, let's dash pop. What is added? No, updated. This is not used properly somewhere though. Monitors added. List of monitors added. This will be list of monitors added only, not updated. Oh, I made a mistake. Wait, we said head, not confusion. This is right. This is the list of monitors added previously, alright? So you just get the list of monitors added and do it. So So git rebase continue is right. Cool. Everything is right actually here. Peak references. That's the only one. Cool. So list of monitors. Just cp this to this, and list of monitors added on here. Let's do this, and so we have this. And then we have monitors to update JSON. So these are the list of monitors to update. Let me add all monitors first, right? That's what we will do first. Add all monitors. And then how do you add the monitors? Monitors to add. So list of monitors. Okay. This is list of monitors added, list of monitors to update and all that. Okay. So these will be the list of monitors we'll be updating, but first let's add it, right? So let me just this is the local list. Let me update it. So let me add all monitors. So it's adding the stuff. Once it's done adding, I'll have a final list of, okay, that's a lot of things. And just a minute. Let me just close these. There's a lot of stuff here, but now we have a ping, and we just copy this up and put it here, and we have a list of monitors added, out of which we have one important, like latest one, which we need. So let me try to see if I can get that. I think this is the one, right? I think the others are bigger values added. There are 719 of them. So 704, 6866 61 86. Basically, I think this is the largest. 84686 and 6 866 166. Okay, so this is what we want. Monitors to update. Echo monitors notification ID mapping we have. So let's close these. Let's just have these up. The thing to do now is monitors to update, we know. So this is the list of monitors. Some 17 something. Okay, so which is the older one? 4652. This one is okay. I think monitors to add is this, right? So the older one, list of monitors 17 4686 is empty, so we'll leave that. Move that to old JSON files, please. Yes. List of monitors, we have that. So we'll say something like echo is equal to list of monitors to update. This is the list of monitors to update. So we have the old monitors, right? This is the old monitors list that we used, list of monitors, and then we have the list of monitors added, right? So list of monitors added. So we have this, we'll say something like 66166, right? That's the biggest one. So anyways, so with that, just a minute. So I'll just say echo this, echo decided, echo, right? So we have these three: notification ID, monitors added, and monitors to update, right? Monitors added, monitors to update. Okay, it's not a list of monitors, right? Instead monitors to update. Okay, that's fine. List of monitors added, and then cool. So finally we are gonna just say node update notification list. So these don't have notifications, right? So if you go through these, one of these, you'll notice that, okay, just close these. If you go through these, you'll notice that there are no notifications here. So one thing to do is, I'm just gonna say, just gonna click this. I need to actually set up notifications first. So I'll just set up notifications. I'll say Slack status page. So list of notifications. This should be a list of notifications, right? Basically, list of notifications, the status page, Slack, right? And then SL certificate too. So, we have one, so we'll just add that now. Status page, blah com, and channel name is blah, right? And you're not going to send rich messages and all that. Just gonna say save, and that will be the first notification, I think. SSL certificate is going to be the second one. Slack SSL certificate blah.com blah SSL, and save it. Now those two will be the notifications. You can also find out this by looking at the export notifications, and okay, sorry, this got the notifications from here, but you can actually do something like v1 export notifications. Alright, so we got the notifications. Let's get a ping and then we'll do it. interesting how there's no ping. Oh, there's a ping now. Got it. Cool. So now we have echo list of monitors added, right? So except, so I'm just gonna move all the JSON files to all JSON files. I'm just gonna say something like move package to them, okay? And I want to move the old JSON files, this one along to this, and echo monitors to update is this. So move all JSON files this to this, and then notification. This one okay, cool. So now we have everything ready. I'm gonna say echo notification ID mapping, echo monitors to update, echo monitors added JSON, right? So with this list, now we're gonna say, so some of these don't have any, like, notification setup, right? So now we're gonna see how we can actually set up the notification for these, right? And this is gonna say update notification for all of these, given these inputs, these three inputs, and let's go. Finally, we'll get a notifications updated thing. Sorry, monitors updated thing. So that's the best thing. By the way, what is the old monitor ID here? Okay, so I think we won't get an old monitor ID here. We'll just do that alone once. Oh, weird. This is the wrong thing. This is the wrong code. Add code for updating. Git rebase head 3. Good that I didn't run it yet, so because I wanted to edit this, because there should be no such thing. Or monitor without its parent. Nope, there's nothing to add. If it is done, then it's done. So what is the new monitor ID? We get the monitor ID. Monitors updated, we get this. Editor or updated. So we had current monitors added, updated monitors added. Cool, so monitors updated. You need the old monitor ID, do you? So you need the old monitor ID. I'll just use that. So I'll just give the old monitor ID also here, and just say old monitor ID, and this is this. Cool. So we have the old monitor, given the new monitor ID is this. Okay. So list of monitors updated. You have the old ID and the new ID. Only these were updated, right? So that's what we say. And cool. So this is not there. This is not there. Rebase continue. So here we basically have all of this, and we say monitors updated and all that. Cool. So now we say something like this. Okay. And basically say export, no, echo this, echo monitors to update, echo monitor, this one monitor is added, and then that's it. Now I'll just say update notifications list to monitor. By the way, we do have all the JSON files, right? Yes, we have it. List of monitors added and all that. Okay. Monitors added is this. Data is this. And then notification ID list is ID mapping is this. So node update notifications. Okay, assignment to constant variable. Okay. Corresponding new monitors. New monitor. Oh no, this is wrong. Corresponding new monitor dot. This is not supposed to be this. This is supposed to be dot notification ID list. Okay, get rebase fni did 3 oops. Okay, git checkout edit notification ID list, right? Cool. So it's editing all the monitors now. Let's see how that goes. I think it's edited all the monitors now. Now let me see. Let me see this one. Let me edit. Nope, there's nothing here. How about these developer tools? Edit. So this one, okay. So this one has a problem. Need to be careful about this one though, I think, because say something like monitor list, you're doing this right. Maybe maybe do one thing. You don't have to keep it reactive, actually speaking. So, what is one thing that I can do is basically, um, okay, now you have this. You can look at this. It has status page. RabbitMQ has the status page thing enabled, and SSL has SSL thing enabled. Cool. So I think that is good. Okay, so we have the list of updated models. I'll just push off all the list of JSON files into the. That's a lot of updated models. Yeah. Oh yeah, basically I'm going to just do this, right? Wherein I wait for the list of monitors only once. So that way I don't look for it again and again and again. So basically we're looking at this, right? Okay. So just login required, and then this is basically function update notifications. And put this in here. Can you say async here or async here? Yeah. To remove this, it won't work. So async function, and then we can just say await update notifications, right? So there is something data there. I have this here. So login required, and then maybe that's not a good idea. Basically, I want to do this only once, and I don't want to do it again. So Maybe once I'm done with this. Just say const work started is equal to true if work started, then just return, right? And initially it's false, so if work is started, return. And once work is started, I'll just say work started is equal to true, and that's it. Oh, const, okay, so let work started is equal to false. If work is started, then return, right? So சொல்லுங்கப்பா. இன்னைக்கு கொஞ்சம் கஷ்டம் தான், நாளைக்கு அந்த மாதிரி ட்ரை பண்ணணும் புஸ்தகமாக. Oh hey, so I was actually I should have paused anyways. So if the work has started, then true. Okay. So don't put the do the work again, and that's it. Maybe I'll just start the work once we have the list of monitors. There's no list, then we'll just chuck it. Right. Run it exactly once. Run the update exactly once. Right. Run the update notification list exactly once. Cool. So with that, I'm just gonna go ahead and just do this, and monitors to add. List of monitors added. Created list of monitors. We've got list of monitors multiple times over here. Huh? This is only monetized list. Okay. This is a new list. Here there shouldn't be any list of notification IDs. Okay. Here there shouldn't be any list. I mean, there should be, I think, because once you started modifying, interesting, there's none over here. What about this? There is something over here, right? So this is okay. Yes, CRM had this thing. Okay. Okay, so there are some of these things available. Anyways, we'll probably just move all the things over here. This one. Move list of right. So with this, I think what we can do is just push these. Okay, cool. Now I can just push this off and I should be good to go. So that's all I had for this video. That's all next one. Bye bye.